I can't wait for the weekend to begin, am I right, guys? Except, the weekend is ending, it's Sunday. My condolences or something. Um, Mostly to myself because that means I have to do stuff tomorrow. And I don't want to. But hey, we're here. Hello, missed me? It's been what, 2 weeks? A little bit. Yeah. Um, let me check. How much has it been? Yeah, like a little bit over 2 weeks because I streamed on a Tuesday instead of a Sunday, but it works. It was a stream a week. Everything's fine. Um, Now I'm back, and we're most likely back to normal scheduled streams on weekends, once every 2 weeks. I have figured out that I cannot, in fact, play Minecraft and stream it at the same time. Mostly due to the problems with my PC, and it not being suitable for streaming and recording, unfortunately. So, I'm waiting for my birthday so I finally can get a better PC and actually be able to stream cool stuff. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Um, I was considering for a little bit because my brother has a better PC than me because he bought himself one recently. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm not sure because I don't want to realistically. I do not want to take his PC, and also his streaming setup is wildly different from mine, and also it would be kind of weird to just like do that for me specifically, and also his room is like not the ideal place for me to stream, so that would mean I would have to pick a time when he's not at home, which often is not when I'm at home. So it would be unrealistically hard to pull off, and yeah. So for now, I shall be not doing Minecraft still. Maybe I'll find a cool like variety game soon. One that would not consume all of my power. Why am I so quiet on the thing? Actually, I think the music is just loud. Okay, I see. Um, I'm looking at like bars with how loudly I speak compared to um music and my Spotify audio, and um I'm like for some time I was just like almost the same level as music, which is not good if you want to hear me. Yeah. Um but today is a joyous day because we're doing drawing, and that means I get to draw, and I like drawing. So, I enjoy art, hence why we're doing it. But before that, I actually have a silly little thing I've been doing that I wanted to share because I'm crazy, and I spend time on the most random things in the most random times. So of course I will be procrastinating doing something for a year, for example, but I'll lock in and do it in one night. Yeah. I sat down yesterday, watched one singular video on game music and soundtracks and how it works, right? It was like 13 minutes long. They told me to use like Studio FL, so I tried, failed horribly, didn't know what was going on at all, decided, screw it, I'm not doing it in Studio FL because that's not the way I do music for some reason. So I went to my wonderful app called MuseScore because I do sheet music instead of normal music. I don't know. It feels weird to like just say, hey, instead of doing this wonderful using this wonderful thing made for this specific thing, I'm using another thing that is made for something different, but I'm using it this way because I've always used it. You know what? Some people do crazy stuff. Some people draw like high resolution pictures in paint. So I can do high resolution music in the music score? What? I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, but whatever. I'm going to show it to you. Do I have... I need to check if I have a music score tab open. I don't. Well, give me 2 seconds then. I shall open it. Because, yes. I want to share because I like sharing. And also because I've made it in like one day. So, you know, it's this one. I actually went on and found a library that had like, oh, what the fuck is this? I have a Discord overlay that I can do? Huh? What is this? What is this? I can this is crazy. So did it open? It did. Okay. Hold up. I have so many tabs open now. Uh, 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 uh. I need to add it to... Would that be... I think that would be game capture. Music score. Uh, uh... Capture audio. And then specific window. Ah? Wait. Did it show up? Why isn't it showing up? What? Also, hi, I'm here. Why isn't it working? Or is it, do I just have to... Will it show up if I actually do something in it? Or no? Why isn't this showing up? That's weird. It should be. Um. 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 What is going on? And why aren't you working? Why is there a media player? I don't have it open. Can I refresh? Remove transform. What? I wish this was working. And why is Discord showing me a weird overlay? I don't want to see it. Why is everything not working today? Like, what is going on? It's capturing the window it's supposed to be capturing, but it's not showing up. Huh? Why do I always have to have the weirdest problems that are tech related? Why does my life consist of technical difficulties? Let's open it again. And maybe then it's going to work? Please? Can I delete the... Can I delete the thing? I don't want the overlay. How do I want it gone. This is weird. Okay. Please. Can the thing just... Oh my gosh. Discord, stop giving me random stuff. That is not what I want. How do I... What is going on? I don't know. This is crazy. Ah, there we go. It's showing. Why is it like that? Why is it showing only this part? What? What the fuck is going on? Why is it only showing this part? Huh? Hold up. I'm going to tactically leave Discord so my Fugi is not going to be there for a little bit. I'm so sorry. However, I don't want this. Why? Why is Discord hating on me right now? I can't do shit. I don't want this. I don't want this. Why is it only showing me a part of what I'm showing? I don't understand. How am I so... Hold up. Let's remove this. Doing this again. This, or not display capture. I want a game capture. Specific window. Muse score. Show up, please. Okay, let's do it differently. Game capture is not working. Let's try window capture instead. Ah. Ah. Now it's showing. Why does it have to be so hard always? I don't understand. Whatever. Proper. Can I rename? Rename Muse score. Okay. This is too much for me. Up. Let's add it here. Now, if I come back to here, I'm going to kill something. Why do I have to have an overlay? Can I turn it off? Slow mode, edit restricted, what? Permissions. Integrations. No. Invites, no. Is there any way to delete the overlay? I don't know. It's really pissing me off because it's so random. I'm sorry. The starting soon is so long. How to delete Discord overlay PC? Okay, up, bottom left corner, gear. Is there a game overlay? What? Oh, there is. Okay. I shall. I don't like the changes. Submit. I hate this. Don't know what that is. I'll just turn it off. Okay, good. Now it's gone. Hopefully now it's working. Okay, I'm here. Okay, that's good. Chat is here. Everything seems to be working better now. Can I enter like a full screen mode? That's not it. Is there even a full screen mode? View full screen. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. But also, I need to turn off Spotify for this one. Boop. There we are. Hello. Here we are. This is what I wanted to show you. Hopefully it's going to work. Let me adjust the MuseScore audio real quick. And actually, let's see if it even works. So, I have my very lengthy score right here, it's not lengthy. It's just the fact that I have multiple instruments. Also, this is not supposed to be piano. This is supposed to be something else. It's supposed to be percussion or drums, whatever. Okay. Now we're okay. So let me check if it actually works. Like audio wise. Oh, it should. Okay. That's good. So this is what I've been creating. So we can tactically listen to my creation now. 2 seconds. Why can I not ban in here? Yeah, so there we are. This is what I've created. And yeah, I don't know how much of that you could hear. I had to tactically do a mod action, and for some reason, um the mod action is not something you can do on your phone. Apparently very annoying. Um but yeah, so this is what I've been making. That's what I made yesterday. And yeah, I've been making some progress on a video game I'm creating as an internal assessment for my computer science HL thing. So I hope that once I make it, I'll be able to actually publish it as my own work, for example, to Steam, and then we can play it. That would be fun. Something I actually made. But we'll see how it turns out. So this could be like a part of it. I've realistically I've just mashed a few notes together. But I just wanted to talk about this because I I like the swing music box. I genuinely just like swing as a way of playing. And I've been on my piano lessons, and then I just tactically was like, okay, so let me play a bunch of notes. And then I played a bunch of notes. Oh, I cannot. Can I? Hello? Oh, Muse's core is dying. Oh no. Muse's core, please come back. Okay, there we are. It's dying again. I see. But basically, this is what I've created. Um, on the lesson, and I wrote that down sporadically, and I was like, okay, I'm going to use it. Crazy that I actually did. Usually that doesn't happen. But I'm very happy that I actually found the uh basically like an instrument pack or something like that. It contained like basically all of these. And I can do. Why is my music score not working? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we are. I can make sounds that I could not have been doing earlier. Like, this is so Toby Fox, Undertale, Deltarune, whatever, coded. as suggested by the name of the thing that I got, which was literally like Toby Fox music inspired. And I was like, hey, let me use this. It was free, so you can find it um online if you'd like. Uh and I love it. Genuinely. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. Music. so I've so once I actually make the game and it's out, I'll probably like because I want it to be like a proper game, so I'll probably do all of the soundtrack and art actually well, maybe question mark. So I'll be composing a lot for that. So hopefully it's going to work, and I'll be able to publish I'll be able to publish it on Spotify and YouTube. Actually, about Spotify, remember Yellow Buzzing of the the airship, the offline song. That's on Spotify now. For some reason, they allowed me to do that, so now it is there. Um, I need to remake that song one day, where when I'm actually going to have more singing experience, because I can hear that it's not perfect. And yeah. However, it's going to be really hard to do that because I do not use a proper music making um I did not use a proper use I can't speak music making app to do that. I use DaVinci Resolve, which is an editing software. This is why I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I use random shit to do random stuff. So, Uh but it's fun. So, so I enjoy it. Okay. I shall save, and we shall leave this. Um Avast is screaming at me. Have you guys noticed that sometimes the antivirus stuff that you download for free acts kinda like a virus? Like what? What do you mean I have to click on it or else it won't shut itself at all? Like there's no close button until I click it. Like and it shows up the full app. It's annoying. I don't think it's full ass virus, but it could be better. Okay, now to drawing. Cuz we've spent 26 minutes not drawing and the stream title is drawing. Right. 2 seconds. I have to wake the fuck up and put back music on. Delete this. Open up visor. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba ba. Okay. View device, please. Please. Ah, it's there. Okay, let me close the other tab. Now, iPad. This should be closed. There we are. Why is it slightly moved? It's not supposed to be slightly moved. That's concerning. Whatever. I'll I'll work around it. I don't know. Let's change the chat for the one that was supposed to be there. Okay, we're here. Why is this so delayed? It's got a half a minute delay? Oh my fucking gosh. I'm restarting the thing. let me restart the thing. I hate the delay so much because there's nothing I can do realistically about it. Okay, it should be showing. Let me see. It is showing. Good. Um. Anyway, now let us go to Procreate. Hopefully. Okay. Um. For me, it's showing. For you, for some reason, it's not. The delay is still big. I'm going to cry. Ugh. Okay, we're almost there. Anyway, um, I think I'm supposed to be doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing today is, I was asked whether I wanted to make a logo for a mod pack that was for a Minecraft server hosted on Play Hosting. Do check that out if you do check out Play Hosting to um if you want to have a free server, Minecraft server. Play Hosting is awesome. And so we have this wonderful image. This is a spawn of the place that I've partially built. Now I'm not the biggest builder, but I've been enjoying doing like silly little builds on the server. Not gonna lie, they're kind of fire. I've genuinely tried to make it the best it can be. Um, and yeah. So what we have here is basically the main spawn area, and I want to incorporate that into the design. So I'm thinking we do a circle, and then maybe like maybe the maybe we just follow the pattern, because that seems reasonable, right? And it kind of looks like a flying creature of some sort, except the wings are kind of mirrored, so maybe more of a propeller. But yeah, I've been thinking just make it kind of like a flying creature, because then oop, because then it would make sense, and it's also relevant to what's on the server, because I don't want to I don't want to make something that's not relevant and does not make sense. Actually, I'm going to I think this should be symmetrical, right? Maybe, hopefully. Um but other thing is, on this server there is there is the origins mod. So I want to incorporate that as well. And I know, because I'm helping with making the server, there's also the guy who actually made the server, right? So, um, would be beneficial if I actually incorporated the both of ours origins, maybe, because I know our origins that we chose at the beginning. I had to consider my options. I chose Endarian because when I played the feline feline, how do you pronounce that? I think feline. The feline one. I found out that mining would be awful. Um, and I like mining. I like strip mining, and also I don't think I'll be getting a nether or a strength potion or a nether wart or anything anytime soon, because the nether is kind of like everything basically is contained. There's a border limit, so we can't go as far. That's for the server running well, for more people. So yeah. Um, it's basically that. Um, okay. So, I've been thinking, cause cause we have basically a circle, and like the circle there is like hmm there is eye potential to this circle, okay? I want to make that clear. There is eye potential to the circle. So I'm thinking, let me pull up an image of, oh my gosh, I ran out of screens. Let me pull up an image of an ender eye, because there is eye potential, and if there is eye potential, I'm going to use it. Ender eye. It's like, because an ender eye is in fact a circle, right? And so I could use that, so it works. and and then wait, why is my thing not working? Hello? I've been having mad technical difficulties all day today, so this is awful. Hello, is my thing working? Why isn't my thing working? Apple Pencil, please. But yeah, as you can see, this has eye potential, because we have a spawn in the middle, right? My drawing is a little bit off-centered off of what is on the screen, but that's because it's centered towards the canvas, not the picture itself. Um, and yeah. Um, and basically, what I wanted to say is that in the middle we could have the eye of Ende, um, because I'm an Enderian, right? And that would include my origin, right? As one of the helpers of the thing. And also, I'm going to talk about the lore in a second. Um, why is my thing not connecting? Hold up. 2 seconds. I'm going to restart my iPad because my Apple Pencil is not connecting. How do I restart? That's a screenshot. Okay, I'm restarting the device, and let's talk about lore meanwhile. I'm actually going to pull up maybe an image of. I'm going to try and pull up an image for you guys to see. Eye of Ender. Because I know, because the creator, Cast Halo, our wonderful friend, um, has uh has chosen an avian, I believe, as their origin. So that would mean that wings, right? Wings would make sense. Can I just paste? No, I have to download. Okay. Save image as. Not downloads. I wanted desktop. Whatever. Add image. Browse. So that would mean we already have kind of wings. This is what an eye of Ender looks like. I'm going to just prop it up above myself as a reference for me to draw. This is awesome. I love doing random stuff, and by random stuff I mean having references. Okay, hopefully my thing is now connected. Please retry mirroring. There we are. Wonderful. Um, so this is what the thing look like. looks like. Oh my gosh, why is there everything that I possess here? Um, Here we go. Um, so this is what it looks like. And, wait, it's not showing. I'm so sorry. Hold up. iPod. There we are. That's what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh. So this is what an ender eye looks like, and I think we could pull off having it like here, right? Also, eyes are just cool in the sense of like drawing wise. They symbolize a lot and can be used as a lot. So like, actually, let me get my sketching. Why am I using a technical pen for sketch? That's not me core when it comes to sketching. What the hell? What am I even doing? I've been using technical pen a lot recently, which I don't know if I'm proud of. I like it, but it's not the best for sketches, definitely. But I've been working for some on a commission for my friend, so yeah, and that required the usage of clean lines. Yeah, but basically we could have an eye of sorts. That's kind of like eye of ender. Um, and then these could be like wings. The rest could be like wings, right? But they're weird and wonky because they're silly goofy. They're two ways. So you can flip the design however you want, and it's still the same no matter which way you're looking at it. Except when you're looking at it, I guess on an like if you turn it once. I don't know how to explain this, but if you're looking at it, um, from a 90-degree angle, I think that's 90. Yeah, that's 90. Then it's different. We could make it so it's four ways, but there are only two bridges on the server, so I don't think that would be beneficial. Really? Yeah. But then also, what I could do, I could try and fit it, make it as big as possible for the thing, and make it fit the screen like at an angle. I don't know. We could try that. Yeah. But for now, here's an eye. Here is an eye. Oop. And yeah, I think here the wings could be like this. Of course, this is very much of a quick sketch that basically means nothing. But you can see what I mean about this being like looking the same from both sides, right? I at least I hope you can see it. Um, why is this? Why is this so behind still? I don't know. Whatever. And then, um, and then this is what it would look like at a 90-degree angle, but also like turned 90 degrees. This is the option I was talking about, that it would look, this is the only way it looks different. I don't know, I'm spitting like random stuff right now. Um, I don't know. But we could turn it, right, and have it be bigger. That's what we could do, in fact. I've been considering doing that, but I don't know. Does that look good? I mean, it could. And it is definitely bigger, and I think I like that. Yeah. Let's center it real quick. And now I think that is good. See, but now I have to worry about what to do in the space that is like um full on just empty, and I don't know what to do about that. Hold up, let me do one thing. Up, up, delete this. Uh, where's there it is. I don't know what to do about the free space. It is cool to have like maybe some representation of other parts of other origins, maybe. Why is my thing not connecting? Sorry, what? Oh, I connected it just as it changed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we could have, I don't know, option one, we can have like particles here, but I don't think that makes very much sense. Because what particles? Like, okay. Option two, we can look at the build again, right? And see what the build has in store for us. So we have oh, this is too big. We have lanterns, right? Let me do that on another on another on another layer. We have lanterns, we have candles. There is we do have a banner. And the banner is basically a candle, right? That is like, this is more blue than any other color. That's our banner that I altered an internet banner that I found. Yeah, what else do we have? You can't see it from here because they're totally covered, but there are like pillars underneath, and they contain lamps, like what was the name of that one blog? uh Sea Lantern, was it? I think Sea Lantern. We have, what else do we have? We have like gilded blackstone, right? And I think that's the most notable parts. And I've been thinking, oh, also we have the vines, the nether ones. I don't know what they're called. But these are the main things that we have in here. So I've been thinking maybe we can do the vines or something like that. And then the gilded blackstone could show up somewhere, definitely. And I think it should. So like maybe we just do like vines here, right? Maybe we do vines like that. Then this could be gilded blackstone, mayhaps. And then what else did we have? We had lanterns, pillars. We didn't really have much of like stuff that would be very itemy. I don't know how to explain that. But vines seem like a good idea. Especially looking at nether vines. Or I still don't know what they're called, but you know which one I'm on about. And then maybe what would we do for a background? Because That's also very important. Because original background, if we look at the picture, original background is water. Um, but I don't know if I want it to be water. Because that would be too much blue, and I want blue to shine in here. I want the blue to shine here. So that would mean um basically uh oh, I'm so sorry, you can't see. Ah, why can you not see? Oh, there you are. I'm so sorry. I thought you could see. I'm failing streaming today. What? So, okay. What have you missed? Um, this is the list of the things that I thought. Oh my gosh, why am I deleting everything? This is the list of the things I thought that could be referenced. We have pillars. We have sea lanterns, candles, banners with like a candle that's flame is blue and yellow. Gilded blackstone and like nether vines, whatever they're called, right? This is what we have. And then this is what I thought for we could use as a design. That these are vines, right? These let me draw an arrow. Like here. Yeah, these are vines. And then we could basically make it, because I want the color to pop. So see, the issue is I want the wings to be black, because that's black and brown, because that's representative of the bridge, right? And also of the color of Castello's wings. But the issue is I also want the background to be black, because then other colors pop. So I think I need to make some sacrifices. If we were to have the thing to be black, right? Then let me try and do a quick like quick check of colors. I shouldn't worry about it right now, but I am worrying about it right now. Um okay, so if I were to do like line art in this color, actually let me just color what we already have, right? If this was to be the color of the thing, right, it would pop. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Why is it? Oh, it's a wrong layer. Sorry for flashbangs. Okay, maybe this is the color scheme we're going for. And then maybe, and then let me get because realistically the dark colors from Minecraft aren't that dark. So maybe we could pull off maybe we could pull off some gray and brown. And then cause look, this could look okay, or okay-ish maybe, and then a little bit of brown later on. I don't know, maybe not these exact shades. And I don't know about the brown. The gray definitely fits, but it would kind of fall apart if if what? If I can't speak. It would kind of be too dark, I think. And I don't know if I like the brown. However, what we could do is try and make it pop more with highlights. So if I were to take the first color again, make the highlights like this. Cause, hold up. Cause look, I could take this color, right? And make the highlights, and it immediately makes it pop more, right? And then it could work. I say it like it this feels crazy. And then it could work, guys. Yeah. It could. And then the ender pearl, I don't know about that part. Because greens usually fit in with blues, right? So maybe it's going to work nicely like I want it to work. Maybe. We can always check. And make sure everything works out fine. The color guide for this is going to be crazy. But only a little bit crazy, right? Only a little bit. More or less. But then I don't know if the gilded blackstone will fit. Because I don't know if adding another color is too much or no. We can always check, but first let's do the Eye of Ender. Because I think that's going to be better, ultimately better for checking if all works. And then we can worry about Blackstone. Also, I have to worry about the fact that Blackstone is a little bit darker than the normal gray that we're going to be using. Yeah, but let's take a green and work around it. Let's see. So this would be like green, right? And then once we have that, we can... Oops. Why did I think I left the screen? I don't know. Then we could have the blue, right? And then like a darker shade of green here. And then some even darker part, and then we can have the outline be kind of like that. I think this has potential. I think this definitely has potential. Yeah, and now let's worry about the black or gilded blackstone. Right? Because it's got like yellow parts, yellow particles, whatever it is. Right? And then let's put them into all of the guys, or all of the triangles. And then now let's make it gray, I guess. But here comes the problem that I've been talking about. We can't use this gray because this is the gray that's too light. That's the one I color picked off of deep slate bricks, and deep slate bricks are lighter than blackstone. So I think let's color them into like a more dark color. But then I don't know if they're going to pop that much. I don't know. Do you guys like this? I think this is fine. I think this may work. It's definitely very dark and eerie, But we can work around that part in like post. I don't know. Let me sit differently. I think we can work around it in like effects and stuff, and I think that the blue definitely does pop a little bit. Um, Even though it pops more on my tablet than on my laptop. Um, okay, so, so. 2 seconds. Whoop, I have to change that. I have to restart basically um the visor showing up stuff so frequently because it gets delayed and then I have to wait for it to catch up. Um so yeah, now it's better. Okay, so these are the colors. Okay, good. So I think we found what we want from it. So let's come back to actually doing the sketch. Actually, do we want to do sketch on black? I've never done that. That sounds wrong, but also kind of fun. I think let's do sketch on black. But then I will change the color of this. Do I have the color? I do have the color. I will change the color of the sketch we've already had so that I will know what is new and what is old. You know? I'd like to keep it that way. So these are basically just the guidelines. Oh, ow. My eyes. Yeah, okay, so these are the guidelines and I can make them show up less. This is... What am I doing? Actually, these are already faint. Let's just delete them for now. Let's just work on the main guy. Yeah. And now for actually talking about lore, about this place, whatever. Because we established some lore, but it was more like, what if, right? Nothing of like actual stuff, I believe. The place does have a name that I am not able to pronounce, unfortunately. And yeah, we thought that maybe people like spawned in on the main platform, and that was beginning, right? And they were on the play in the place first, and the only thing that they had was on this like centerpiece, right? And then they started slowly bridging out and getting the materials from outside, and that's how they bridged to the land. So they just got stuff from the parts. And I was thinking that this is such a good idea because then um basically what it meant was that we could have a gradient of natural blocks spawning inside the land to the blocks that were unnatural in any other under any other circumstances and stuff. So yeah. Also, I've only seen a bridge. I've only seen unbuilded bridges on the server so far, because I don't want to spoil myself the server fully. So I was helping with like things that concerned the beginning where we would spawn, but not much more. But I am aware that there have been some other things done, like lore builds and everything. So I'm very interested in what the server has to offer and what's been cooked, because or what's been cooking. I'm a sucker for lore, and I genuinely wish that I could have gotten a PC first, but this sounds awesome. We'll see if I can arrange with my brother or something for the streams, but um I'm not going to be too hopeful for that. Unless I just steal his PC. Imagine I did that. Probably not the best idea, but still an option. And yeah. So that's the running lore. I don't know about my lore. I need to think about that actually. Cause I, I should have some lore regarding the server, especially with the lore that has already been established. There's a reason I've been helping with this server, and I have to include that lore wise. I feel like so maybe somewhere like that. Um, because you know it. I could do that. So why wouldn't I? Um, and then also I feel like I should somehow have a reason for why I'm Enderian. Uh, realistically, is because it's the most useful race for my play style. Because okay, you've probably had my I did talk for a long time about all of the races on stream last time, right? Uh and it was basically me considering every single option and saying what I liked, what I disliked about all of them. Um right? But you have to understand my playstyle before doing anything. And like getting conclusions. Cause me choosing a feline was not because I'm a cat girl, right? Um Me choosing feline was because I like cats, but also fall damage. Real thing in Minecraft. Even though I could technically like have feather falling to stop me from falling, the amount of times I died from fall damage in Minecraft is a lot. Too many times I've died from fall damage to not consider it having no fall damage, right? And I'm not the best at clutches. So that means that I cannot realistically always hit the like water bucket clutch. So there's so it's it grows. Um Also being faster, jumping higher, cool technique, cool tech. I like being fast. Um the only problem I found with being a feline is you can't mine cobblestone. And I thought it meant that you can't mine cobblestone with your hand or like with a bad pickaxe. No. In general, you cannot mine cobblestone unless it's like, on the edge or something. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is so hard. This is painful. I'm going to die." I'm like that. Because I have not really ever used potions in Minecraft. I've always I haven't really gotten that far in any of my worlds. They usually die before that. Like genuinely, I've only gotten a full netherite set. Like I've ever actually gotten any netherite only once on a server, and yeah, it's mainly because I don't like the nether. The nether is my public enemy number one or something. It's truly an awful truly an awful what's the word experience for me. My deaths are always okay. Let's picture this, right? My death ratio, half of them nether, um like 40 other percent fall damage, and 10 other percent not noticing a mob or getting too cocky, right? This is my this is my death ratio. And by nether I mean mainly, I don't know, lava blowing up or falling into lava or getting killed by a piglin because I was not careful enough in a bastion, right? There's really a lot of things that can happen to you in the nether. And lava is like the biggest one of them because I'm not afraid of mobs. Because mobs cannot hurt me when I'm good enough at the game. Lava is always going to hurt me if I step into her, you know? And that's reasonable, but not when I try to mine for netherite, right? And I do explosions and every 2 seconds there's lava. And I at this point have already burned due to lava and lost all of my stuff due to lava. So I'm scared of doing that again, so I'm scared of lava in general, right? Do you guys remember that one hardcore world I had and started doing on 2 chunks of render distance? That was awful because I couldn't see. I rely on sight a lot. And I like seeing. And also hardcore is not my strongest suit because I get so paranoid I'm going to die no matter what. Um and I stop doing risky things. And so I get boring, you know? Hence why yeah. I have to get cocky to get risky. And that's not always the best option for me. Unfortunately. Holy shit, I slayed that circle. It's not best. It could be, but I kinda slayed it. Not gonna lie. I'm thinking we keep this circle and just add like lines to make it look more shaped, I guess, and then keep the lines as well because it's a cool effect. Thoughts, thoughts and feelings. I think that's kind of cool. No, I think that is very cool. Okay, it's showing the right thing. I got scared for a second that it wasn't showing the right thing because I've already done that. Life is hard. I need to edit the Uno video, but I don't know if that's good enough content to post. I wanted to do some more stuff for my YouTube, but I've been suffering so far from uh from not doing too much. But I have time until June to do that, according to my planned videos. Dates may change. Um, that I have on my wall. Um, so yeah, I might work on that sometime soon, hopefully. Other than that, I don't know. Let's look at the thing without anything in the without anything else. There's the thing. Okay. I'm thinking this looks fine. I don't like how much of the thing is here though. So let me make it a little bit less there. That's better. And then we're missing some stuff here. So let's fix that also. I'm getting kind of hungry. And we're definitely missing stuff here. This is far too empty for my liking. Wait. Why does all of this kind of slay? I think we've reached a moment where I'm happy with the circle. It also kind of looks like a vortex, maybe? Or like a plant? I don't know. Maybe it's the vines. Okay. Let's make a new layer for the wings. Because this is basically the... Oh no, it's not the eye down. I forgot. There's also the inner eye. Okay. So... we do have to get the eye kinda scented. I don't think it has to be that scented, but also it would be nice if it was, you know. And yeah, but coming back to my style of playing Minecraft, right? I usually I've only recently started actually playing the game in the sense of actually doing a lot in it. Because I've always been kind of scared of doing stuff and wouldn't travel because I would get lost. Especially when I was young and actually playing on my tablet. I would play only in creative because survival was too hard for me. But I was a child back then, okay? Give me some slack. Um so yeah, recently I've gotten a server with my friends, right? My IRL friends, and only one of them actually played Minecraft beforehand, and he is better than me at Minecraft generally. Um, so that's fine. But I was the first person on the server, and the next person of the server, we started, me and my bestie, we started playing, right? And she didn't know anything about Minecraft, okay? So I had to hard carry and do everything. And when I play with people, I usually do that. Unless somebody is genuinely better at me, better than me at the game. Better at me? What? Better at being me? That's not possible. I'm the most me somebody could be, you know? But basically, I had to hard carry, do everything that like required actually Minecraft skills. She would build cute things and do cute things, you know? Like picture a person playing for the cutesy part of the game, you know? That was her. Love her very much. Great person to play with. However, I did have to learn to actually do the work. So that we would be both safe. Because she would be mad if we, you know, just got killed constantly. Which I was fine with. I didn't mind doing the work. And then like other people joined and I was like, so this SMP is actually kind of working. So I might as well lock in and, you know, get powerful because why not? Because, you know, that shows that I actually know the game, you know? So I actually got my first set of netherite on that server. I worked for that thing hard, spent lots of time sleeping in beds in nether. um yeah. And actually gotten all of the things myself, went to a bastion for the template, actually got the thing. It was a lot. I genuinely, I don't know how I did that with like without feeling stressed so much. Um, but yeah, because I'm on another server, also made by me, with Valhalla MMO as a plugin because I love Valhalla. It's such a cool thing. Um, or the Valhalla MMO plugin that is. I don't. I think there is a game that's called Valhalla, but I haven't played it. I love the plugin because it reminds me of D&D. Okay, I like the plugin. I like Minecraft. Um, and so I I had to get all of the stuff again, you know. Um, and so I started getting netherite, and literally the first TNT, because I got actually TNT this time to do the thing, not beds. I don't know why. I should have used beds realistically, and I've been using beds ever since. But the first TNT I placed, I blew up. Lava somehow came from behind me and burned me and all of my stuff. I was not able to get out because lava was everywhere. And I didn't have anything that could save me from it. Trauma, genuinely trauma. And mobs scale differently in that uh in that world. So I was like, whoa, how am I going to get into a bastion? Because I got killed by one single wither skeleton. I got two tapped. And piglins are not the the, the easiest to kill either. So like, all of this was just like a wake up call to me that hey, Minecraft can be hard. So yeah, I've been grinding skills. I just want to actually get netherite and have armor for my level that's like suitable for my level. Because I feel like the reason why I got two tapped was because I didn't have good enough armor, because I literally had like unenchanted iron when I was level 40, over 40. That's not like, no, that doesn't fly in that world. So hence why I was getting netherite, so I wouldn't get like destroyed every 2 seconds. You know? Oh, also, I remember. I'm sorry I'm jumping from topic to topic, but I finally remember why I also chose feline the first time. Creepers. I hate creepers in Minecraft. They're genuinely so annoying. They're like the worst thing that has ever happened to me in Minecraft other than phantoms. That's lava and phantoms. Things that I hate. And I'm constantly scared of creepers. Um, so I was like, you know what? I can be a cat, and cats repel creepers. So I'm going to be a cat and repel creepers. You know, I wouldn't have to worry about my builds actually, blowing up. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. People around me wouldn't have to worry about creepers neither, because I would be around them and they wouldn't explode because I was around. You know? I would be so cool. I could be a protector against creepers. That would have been awesome. But I don't think I can muster up the courage to play without being able to mine cobblestone and strip mine. I Even though strip mining is genuinely like not working anymore, I'm in denial and I still want to strip mine. Because that's like just a chill activity in Minecraft that I can do while listening to some stuff. You know? That's me. I like strip mining while listening to stuff on the internet. That's my comfort activity. Same as I like genuinely just breaking blocks in Minecraft while listening to something. It can be trees, it can be genuinely anything, so long as it doesn't impose any danger to me. And then I feel chill and happy. And that's fine. That's awesome. Yeah. But once I got my first netherite, I don't know. I had mending on it and I was like, fun. I no longer have to worry about actually fixing anything. Whoa. Cool. And then I'm like, what's the point of playing Minecraft? Because you get the thing once. You get super powerful, and what's the point? I've been thinking about that a lot. Every time I get out of Minecraft, like I always love Minecraft, no matter what happens, right? But sometimes I'm in my what's the point of playing phases, right? Everybody does. When the 2 weeks phase fades away and you no longer have the point of playing in Minecraft because everything feels so boring and repetitive, right? Everybody gets that. Except for people who are like, I don't know, always find something cool to do. Or like people on servers that are actually addicting. I don't know. But eventually everybody feels that at some point, you know? Um, and I get bored easily. So oftentimes it is um it is my downfall that I get bored. And when I get bored, I basically decide, you know what? I don't know what else to do because every project that I had prepared is like to me, and then the server dies. And I no longer play Minecraft. But that's because I haven't been doing lore. I could be doing lore. I'm genuinely super excited to actually do lore in Minecraft. I've been, I've been cooking lore in general. Not regarding myself, but regarding my world. Um, where all of my OCs eventually end up. it's like, it's like, whenever I create an OC for something, let's say an RP server on Discord with my friends, that's like Percy Jackson coded. Well, it's genuinely in the Percy Jackson universe, right? And we roleplay as characters that we create on the basis of Percy Jackson, right? With all of the rules and stuff, and yeah. Um, and so I create all of these characters, and I like to recycle. So no matter what happens, these characters are going to come back in a different universe. The universe being my universe, where I put every single OC that I have. One of the 12 planets that I own in my universe is going to fit them if they want it or not. It's not like they they can't. It's not like they can not want it. I made them, so I make the rules. Um, Poor characters have to live with me. Um, yeah, but I assign them to a planet usually, and sometimes change them a little bit so they actually fit the aesthetic that I was going for. Um, but often they're fine as they are, so all is well. I have a planet for everyone in that universe. Yeah, I've been cooking for that. Also, I've been making D&D lore for my players because it appears that I'm fairly good at DMing, which I always knew I would be. It's just that I'm surprised that it's actually working out. Because I don't know, the players want to play, so I'm like, Let's play. I believe that's, yeah, that's reasonable. Um, so we play. Wait, this feather is actually feather. This wing is actually kinda fire. I don't think it's anatomically correct. Probably not. Um, but you know. Oh, actually, now that I'm looking at this, the red looks so good. Ah, I love red so much. Why does it look so good together? It matches. It matches well. Oh, how am I supposed to not put red in this design now? How? And red is literally my color. No! Ah! How am I supposed to how am I supposed to live when I know that red fits so well and I can't use it? Or can I? I was told I had free creative um I had creative freedom. That's what I wanted to say. Which means I can technically put red in. But would it match? Would it match though? I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. Hi! Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing a I'm drawing a logo for the mod pack that we've been testing last stream. Yeah, last stream. It's been cool. And I've been considering red as a color, but oh well. I don't know. How have you been? I've been fairly busy with my personal stuff recently, so not much I've been doing on Discord. I was actually making a D&D campaign. That is what I do often. And by often I mean once every after session. No, but okay. Playing Borderlands 1 on Steam, taking a short break from playing The Witcher 1 on full combat relevance mode. Ooh, is it fun? I hope it is. The only Witcher I've played was Witcher 3 and it was not for too long. But it seemed like a cool game. Just not something I can play on a controller. As I'm essentially awful at controller. I'm a keyboard and mouse girly. um, but yeah, a thing I've noticed with my um with the creation of my media is that I look at what has already been done and try to incorporate it. And I think I need to stop doing that because I kind of need to start thinking for myself when it comes to creation. Hence why I've done my universe because it's like 100% mine, and I no longer try to look at stuff people have done and implemented. Version 1.6a of this mod on high difficulty pack is not actually fun though. The game is so unbalanced and broken. The dev is not even fixing this mod, so I'm fixing it by my own. You're fixing. Oh my gosh. How? Well, good luck to you on fixing that. Um, it does sound like unbalanced is not fun indeed. Unbalanced things generally are not fun, to be fair. Because, like, what's the point if it's not balanced, right? Especially if you're on the other side and what you're doing, or what other people are doing is is too powerful and you cannot achieve that, for example. You know, that's the worst type of unbalanced, in my opinion. But hey, good luck to you on fixing that. I hope it works out. Modding was never easy though. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, modding does depend on like it depends what you're trying to do because it can be insanely hard or insanely easy, whichever way you go. And to be fair, that goes for all of the programming and everything that you do. Actually, it can be easy and it can be hard. You can do something that is like um the easiest thing you can think of and do it the hard way. For example, I don't know. You can sing um Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but instead of singing it normally, you can sing it like as an opera, for example, right? You know, one person has tested my testing version of this mod, and I'm already collecting feedback from that person to improve the mod in the next updates. That's awesome. Feedback is important. Uh, especially when it comes to mods. I hope they give you good feedback then. Hmm. I think these wings or these feathers are getting too repetitive, especially in this part. What if I moved this a little bit so there's more of like coverage and it's not as repetitive. Hmm. Maybe maybe that's going to work better. Not gonna lie, drawing is just like it's just like trial and error for me. The only problem of this mod is crashing for no reason when I'm using custom music. Ooh, that sounds like a weird issue. Not gonna lie. How would that be connected? Crashing for no reason when playing custom music. Have you seen like the what the I don't know why is this happening. So if I figure out which music is causing it, I'm trying to fix it. Yeah, definitely worth testing. Do you do you get like a message on what is going on, or is it just like it just crashes? I don't know how modding works exactly, but you know, now the game simply froze or crashed without any error message. That is weird. Maybe it's a computer issue or the file issue. I don't know. Best I can do is tell you to check like the programming language, whatever messages. But if that's not showing up, then I don't know. Nah, definitely something's wrong with the custom music file. Yeah, most likely. Oh well. Custom music do can be funky. I think that's a little bit better, but now I feel like the wing or the feather is too bulky. Cause the feathers still are supposed to be similar. Maybe I should just like make it a little bit more straight. Maybe it's just too curved. Because even if I'll use 4 GB RAM patch, it still crashes. Oh. Well, I hope you find the music that crushes then. Yeah, I think the straighter the feather the better ultimately for it working. Oop. And this part should be more straight too. What about you? Have you been playing the first Witcher game? No, I haven't. I've never played it. I only ever played the third one. And it was not for long. My father played through like the entirety of it, but I I'm not the best at like playing on PS on PlayStation. So I just decided no, not really my thing. Since we have it for PlayStation. I don't know if there's a keyboard version of it. Probably there is, but didn't really stick with me that much. It is a good game though, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, you can get the first game on GOG Galaxy for free. I have no idea what that is, but sounds cool. How about now? I have to fix this part as well. It should be a little bit straighter too. And then I think we can move on to the next feathers. It's a Polish PC gaming platform. See, this is the problem with me. Because I'm Polish and I should probably know that, but I do not. Hmm. I'll look into it if I have if I have time. GOG Galaxy gives to every new user a free copy of the first Witcher game. That's cool of them. Cool of them to give people free games. I love when people do that. Free games, genuinely very good. Although I must admit that as much as I would love to have free games, the the time and effort that's put into them do not like it can't be realistically for free. The effort is so big, and some games that are free like have so much that I do not understand how they are free. As a person who's learning like coding and stuff, it's beyond me how people can have free games. Okay. Um okay, so this part is cool now. Now let's fix this part. This should also be over the other one, and maybe that's going to fix the weird issue I'm having where it seems unnatural for this to be at this angle. Uh you can also help me at testing my version of Full Combat Rebalanced, the Witcher one though. Just need the game copy from GOG, Steam, or retail version. See, the issue is, as much as I'd love to help you, I don't think I have enough time to actually uh, invest into learning a game and then learning the mod. It does seem awesome. However, however, I have so much to do, and I'm in already so many projects that I don't think I'll be much of help. So I'll unfortunately I can't speak. Oh my gosh, I unfortunately will have to say no. Maybe in the future once I have more time, but now definitely I have too much on my plate. No worries, I was just asking though. Yeah, maybe in the future, but right now, oh. First, I have to finish all of my projects that I've started and I'm working on, specifically those for school. Um, would be nice to actually have that done. Because literally, like, just now, my IT teacher, announced that we're doing a game as a project, right? And I'm in charge of figuring out how to make a server that connects via LAN. I have not done that ever. The teacher also hasn't done that before, like this week. So it's going to be fun. But also, I'm the leader of the group, so I have to like coordinate everything, and it's like, oh my gosh. There is a lot of stuff to be done for that project. And then also, what else do I have to do? I have to, I guess, finish this drawing for the Minecraft server modpack. I have to finish drawings for my personal use and the one I promised my grandma I would make. Um, I have to edit that one video that I have to edit. I have to work on my IT internal assessment also. And some other things I'm probably forgetting. Yeah, I think the wings look better now. Or the one wing that I have not finished yet. It does seem more thought out and less like it's copy pasted. I think that's good. I'm still not sure if I vibe with this part though. Maybe I should like curve it more here? Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe it's just too... Last time at Uno I nearly had my winning spree while playing Uno Flip paid DLC though. But the fifth win sadly wasn't that lucky to make it happen. Aww. Uno Flip is such a good Uno version. Like it's... I would argue that it's the best one out of all of them that I've played and that I haven't played. I need to form an opinion on Uno Mercy, but I haven't played it. Or Uno No Mercy, but I haven't played it. Haven't been able to find it at all. So next time I see it somewhere, I need to get it and then play with friends. But so far, Uno Flip the best one. But a win streak that big is also cool. What's this? Is that... Yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking about. Okay. Um. Okay, let's finish the feathers. Because I think in a bit I'm going to have to go to dinner. So let us at least finish that part. And then I'll work on the rest at some point. But the blue color has been growing on me, not gonna lie. Okay, how about this place? I feel like we could get away with trying to hide a little bit of a feather. So it seems more like there's actually some kind of dimension here. You know, from Ubisoft is awesome. The new devs actually added tons of free new content to unlock though. They even fixed that annoying desync problem where you're soft locked for 15 minutes while playing online with someone. Ooh, that's awesome. When did they get new devs? Can they fix their can they fix their online to work? That would be nice. Online works fine. Well, see, the issue is yes, it works fine. Um, but it doesn't work fine sometimes. And I'm the part of the sometimes. And I think it's because my PC version, most likely. However, or not PC version, the operating system version, I don't know, Windows. Windows is the problem, right? But at the same time, I don't understand how it's a problem. It's weird. It's complicated. I'll have to figure out why it doesn't work when whenever yeah, but the game works or it refuses to run. No, the game opens up. It's just that Ubisoft has a problem. Um Ubisoft has a problem that I cannot play offline if I have never if I have never played a game on said Ubisoft account beforehand, right? And so I have to play online, but online doesn't work because it can't connect because it always says that it can't connect to the server or something. It's weird. I just cannot log in. It doesn't work. The login part doesn't work. So I can't play it. But I'll fix it eventually once I actually know how to fix it. That's also going to take some time and probably me spending lots of hours reading how to fix this. I don't know. I think it's their problem, but it can be solved on my end. I don't know. Perhaps your internet connection drivers are damaged or your Windows has a problem with connecting to the certain service. See, I've looked a little bit into it and I don't think it's my internet connection nor Windows because I can play other online game fine. It's just that Ubisoft has a fucking problem. Maybe your Windows is blocking some Ubisoft ports. Maybe that is the problem. Maybe just Ubisoft has picked the wrong port. Okay, we're done with wings, so now let us flip them and put them on in here. Please work. It should be like, oh, it was not centered. The thing was not centered, as I see. Okay. Can I like... Can I try to find where the center is? I think it was more... like here? I think... Hold up. I'm trying to get it as reasonable so that the wings seem actually centered, or not centered, but like actually makes sense in regard to what I've created. I think this is fine. This is a little bit too small of a gap. Yeah, I think this one's smaller. Is this this one fine now? Yeah, I think that's fine. I can try to help you solve the problem with Uno. I think I'll manage it on my own at some point, but I first have to genuinely sit down and do it. I believe in myself and my ability to solve it. It's just that not now. And also, I'd like to figure it out myself so that I can actually understand 100% what I've been doing and what's the problem. Because I would say that would be a reasonable thing for my development in computer science. So why is this not necessarily working? Wait, I think that's fine. I think that's good. I think it's not centered because it can't be. So let us try and wait. Does that actually work? I think that actually works. I do need to move the inside circle a little bit because that's definitely not centered in the big circle. Does it refer to does it refer to this what? I think it needs to be a little bit more this way. Sorry, I'm focusing on the actual drawing a little bit too much right now, so I can't read chat. See, it's still not centered to the actual circle. Oh my gosh. I need to delete snapping for this. I wanted it like here. But that's still not... Why is this circle annoying me so much? Hold up. I think that's a little bit better. But a little bit too much. So if I just moved it like... Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. We can play Uno together once you fix the problem though. Yeah. Once I fix the problem, we can play Uno. Okay. I think... I don't know. This internal circle is like annoying me so much, mainly because it's not perfectly a circle, and I think that's why it doesn't work with the other circle that well. And because of that, I cannot fully center it, and so it always seems a little bit off in some direction. And it makes me mad. But at the same time, it's just a little bit off, so to a normal person it wouldn't look off. What? Why can I smell garlic bread? What? I can smell garlic bread in my house. Well. Okay. I think that this is where we're going to finish today because my voice is dying and I'm hungry. And so I will, in fact, end here and finish the rest. Maybe on my own, probably on my own. If you want to see the results, please remind me on the next stream. I will show you. But yeah. And also, I still have to finish the starting soon screen. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. And I never have enough time for all of it. Okay. Anyway, thank you for being here with me today. I genuinely enjoyed drawing all of this. So yeah, it's been fun. Hopefully next time I find actually like a, I don't know, a small variety game that I will play. And by small I mean very not detrimental to my PC. That we can just like vibe with. But yeah. Once again, thank you for being here with me today, and I hope you all are going to have a wonderful day. And see you in like 2 weeks or something. Actually, wait, hold up. In 2 weeks there's Easter. That might mean that that might mean that I either stream a week earlier on the 13th, or no, actually no, I'm not going. I definitely will not stream on the 13th. I have a big test on 16th. Most likely I'm going to stream then before Easter, so probably not on the 20th. So probably just the week. Just expect me to stream somewhere in the week before the 20th, or maybe on the 21st. These are the two possibilities. But yeah, we can absolutely play Uno once I fix my problem. I'll find maybe a game this time and not drawing for next stream, or we can do music. I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to do for the next stream, and maybe I'll post a VOD. We're not really behind, but also I do have like 2 streams to publish, so yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat dinner now. Bye. Bye bye. Whoop. at your fingertips.